The platform Kisan Sarathi was jointly launched by Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar and also Electronics Information Technology Minister Ashwini Vaishnavi through video conference on the occasion of 93rd Indian Council of Agriculture Research Foundation Day. So it's a joint effort by both the Agriculture Minister and also IT Minister, Mr. Tomar and also Mr. Ashwini Vaishnav. So it's a very valuable IT application which is very useful to literate, semi-literate or literate and progressive farmers, considering the need to have such platform so that everything that they can give advisories on various things. So the minister asked the ICAR scientists to take up research on new technological interventions in the area of transportation of farmers' crop. You see, this is very important. From their farm gates to warehouse. First of all, when they produce the crop, when they harvest it, from their household gate to nearest warehouse, and from there to markets and the places where they want to sell there with the minimum damage. This is what the operations is. So even a layman, a lay farmer, illiterate farmer should be able to harvest, store in the nearby warehouse, and from there he can transport that material to the good. All these services can be covered by the technological interventions. It can be tracked, and when he is taking the material also, when he is taking the crop or the produce, it also can be tracked till it reaches the market. And also preservation techniques like selling with minimum damage, so that because some of these commodities can be perishable and subject to decay depending on the passage of time and temperatures, all that can be maintained. In fact, some of these require cold storage chain, that is the cold chain maintenance, cold storage maintenance, and so that also will be maintained as per the technology. Other day we have discussed about this. The transportation has come out with a new innovation idea that the cold storage can be preserved not only for vaccines but also for any perishable commodities. Now, what is the need for Kisan Sarathi? Government launched digital platform Kisan Sarathi. Sarathi is a friend to facilitate farmers to get right information at right time in their desired language. Now, this is very, very important. They are illiterate, they may be semi-literate, they may be also very well educated, progressive these days. If you see Punjab and Haryana, in the coastal Andhra Pradesh, and also in many parts of the Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, there are progressive farmers who are very well educated, well informed also. But at the same time, we should keep in mind about the illiterate farmers, semi-literate, who may not have any knowledge about this, yet they can utilize the cell phone, because there's no person who cannot use the cell phone today. He would be for keeping in contact with his family members, children. And similarly, he can be taught about this application part. And this Kisan Sarathi can help them to get any information by speech in Hindi language, Punjabi, Marathi, whatever they can get. So they need not even try to type anything at right time in their desired language. Farmers can avail personalized advisories. You see, supposing a farmer says, I had grown groundnut. This year I grown turmeric. So where should I take this? So they will tell you where is your location, then where is the nearest market to you, where is the nearest go down to you, and what are the prices in the market. So which market you can take, which fetches the highest price. After all, agriculture should be a profitable occupation, and should have a very good remunerative price and supportive price. So therefore, the minimum supportive price is given by the government, but they can sell it in the open market also, considering that it may get even higher than the minimum support price. So all these advisory, what is the minimum support price for turmeric or let's say groundnut and so on, sugarcane, all this will be told, and all will be given, all information will be given to them. So therefore, they can avail personalized advisories on agriculture and allied areas directly from scientists of Krishi Vigyana Kendra through the digital platform. Supposing they get any infestation by pests or insects, so they can ask the scientists, sir, what do you want me to do with this? And this is hitting my crop. Then they give you, the scientists at Vigyan Kendra will give you, who are coming in contact, will give them advice how to treat that infestation or insecticide, and which insecticide to be used, so that they can be assured of a very good cultivation as well as good harvest. So technical issues that arise in the, so from the during the entire agricultural operation till the harvest, until the marketing and until the sale, all will be given guidance and kept track of on this Kisan Sarathi. It's a wonderful tool technology. Now, this is where the invention, technology, innovation should come. It should reach the farthest citizen in the remotest corner of India, and also the most poorest of the poor and the most needy, that is marginalized and also illiterate people, semi-literate population. Now, this is a very good example. Kisan Sarathi can be a good example. We only talk about IT platforms, in the automation in our offices, our schools, our organization in the corporate sector. Well, those are not great innovations. What you have today, the Kisan Sarathi can be a revolutionary innovation because he's Annadata, he's considered Annadata, meaning he helps us to grow food so that we all can sustain our needs. So if the technology is reaching him, the poorest of the poor of the farmer, through this technology, the IT digital platform, it is a wonderful thing, and that shows how technology can be taken to the doorstep, not even doorstep, to the poorest of the poor, in the remotest part of the India. So farmers can avail personalized service. Then Kisan Sarathi will empower farmers with the technological intervention and reach farmers in remote area. That's what I told you now. So they empower farmers by giving the necessary information, and then so that they get well equipped to deal with any situation, and all the technological intervention that are required. So what is required, where to go, how to get the equipment, how to get the paraphernalia, how to store, what are the problems that arise during the cultivation, all can be discussed, and personalized services can be given to them, and that will empower the farmer, because now he will not be exploited. And very important is about the market prices, which market he has to take, what the prices are like in that mandi, agriculture mandi and market, and there how he can protect himself from the exploitation. He can sell this hard harvest, hard worked and hard earned produce of the crop at a very, very profitable price, while looking at the market and competitive prices, so that he can take to the market where he's getting a good bargain, higher bargain, a good deal as such. So here is the case, really empowering the farmers with the technological intervention and reach farmers in the world. Also, it will tell you the rainfall kind of thing, how much rainfall would it be, everyday prediction of the rainfall expectation, so that he can produce, he can protect the crop from any excess raining also, and also at the same time plan his crop, and also all the agricultural operations based on this rainfall prediction and the weather prediction, climate prediction. So this is a wonderful technology in that sense. The Kisan Sarathi's initiative will be highly valuable, not only in addressing the location-specific information needs, that is wherever he is there in India, so that needs of the farmers, but also in agriculture extension, education and research activities of Indian Council of Agriculture Research. This is a great initiative. So it's not just helping the farmer, also helping them to build a link between the farmers and the scientists, lab to land as it is called. So scientists do so much hard work in the laboratories, all for bringing about innovation and technologies to the farmers, so that farmers can benefit a lot from this technology. So now, scientists work in the labs, and the benefit should be seen at the land. So this is a lab to land transformation, or technology transfer from lab. What is discovered, what is worked out, found out in the lab, can be shared to the farmer on the field, so on the land. So that is what we mean by lab to land is made possible through extension, education and research activities of Indian Council of Agriculture Research. What is Indian Council of Agriculture Research? It's an autonomous organization under the Department of Agriculture Research and Education, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India. So what does it do? It is an Imperial Council of Agriculture Research. It was established on 16th July 1929 as a registered society under the Societies Registration Act 1860 in pursuance of the report of the Royal Commission on Agriculture. So the report gave that there should be an Indian Council of Agriculture, and under the control of the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India. It has its headquarters in New Delhi. So as you can see, it's agricultural research. Everything, all types of inventions, innovations, practices, technological know-how, paraphernalia, manpower, material, groups, material information about everything. So there's an intensive research. The brilliant brains, minds at the Indian Council of Agriculture, the apex body for the agriculture research in the country, will come out with any problem posed to them, and they will find solution. And there will be a continuous linkage between the ICAR and the rest of the research bodies in India, and also they give guidance and enable the research, facilitate the research in new areas and path-breaking areas. So that is the importance of the ICAR, and that's a very important apex body to remember as far as agriculture is concerned. So the question is, which of the following statement is correct? Both the statements are correct. So because Kisan Sarthi facilitates farmers to get right information at right time in their desired language. Correct. Kisan Sarthi will empower farmers with the technological interventions and reach farmers in remote areas. Exactly correct. That's why it is hailed as one of the wonderful technologies, because it's really benefiting the most needy people, that is farmers.